Let's learn how to make a Google site. A Google site is a free website you can make. All you need is a Google account. In the address bar of a web browser, such as Google Chrome or Firefox or Internet Explorer or Safari, go ahead and type sites.google.com. And you may have to log in if you have not logged in yet. To log in, just log into your account. And we're going to create a brand new site. So click on Create. There are two different kinds of sites currently available. There's the classic sites and there's the new sites. So let's give a try to the new Google Sites. Google Sites will open in a brand new tab, and it will open like this. It says your title page. It says Add Content. Use the Insert menu. Here's the Insert menu. To add content to your site. You can move content, change the size, and crop images. Next. Move things around. To organize your site, drag the content to where you want it. Next. Work with others. Share your site to let others edit it and with you. Next. Publish. When you're happy with your site, publish it so others can see it. Okay, got it. So let's give this site a name. And let's just call it Google Site of, and then put your first and last name. For example, John Anderson. Reminds me of a movie I once saw with the character John Anderson. Let's see if we can use these little blue dots to make that a two-line title. Something like this, so it says Google Site of, and then it has your first and last name there. Looks like we have a lot of choices here. We could change image, header type. I'm curious what header type is, so go ahead and click on that. Large banner. I think we can switch between these, so let's try it. Large banner. Whoa, that is a very big banner. Banner, title only. I think we could keep the banner for now. That's all right. Let's go back to this arrow. Change image, upload, or select image. Let's try select image and see what happens. Select image. Ooh, we've already got some choices. By URL, search, your album, Google Drive. Let's do a search. Search. We're going to do some solar system stuff on this site, so let's type solar system and see what we get. All right, well, I think any of those would work pretty well. Probably the first one would work the best, so go ahead and choose that one. Click it. That's the Wikipedia image, and so that's one that's easy and allowable to use. Okay, add a logo. I wonder what add a logo is. Let's try add a logo on there. Click add logo. Upload or select a logo image to add to your global navigation bar. Click here to learn more. Select. Wonder if there's a logo for just the letter J. Oh, I'm going to have to search for the letter J. So why don't you search for your first initial and see if you can find a logo. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. Kind of like that one. Okay, and then a site name. So let's just write the same thing as we had before. Google Site of, and then your first and last name. Looks like, I'm going to click down here, yep. Looks like that puts our name up here, puts our name here, and there we go. Wonder what this little thing is. Remove, let's click on the little star here. Adjusting for readability. It must have moved things around a little bit. Interesting. Okay, let's see what to do next. We want to have another page, but we want to type in this box down here. Aha! So try double clicking down there, I guess. Oh, I see. So you click, double click, and we can add text, upload from driver images. So let's add some text. This is my brand new Google site. Enter, enter. Check. Actually, we don't need to press enter twice, do we? Enter once. Check out some of my pages. How's that? So now we have some text on this page, Google site of, and let's see what other text choices we have here. We have title text, heading text, subtitle text, bold, italics. We can align, do numbering, bulleting, and links. We can delete it. What's this? Code font, strike through, clear formatting. Okay. What's over here on the left? Section background, duplicate section, delete section. Section background. How about emphasis 2? No, it's not bad. I wish it wasn't that color though. There must be a way to change the color. Let's put it back to regular. All right, insert. So we can insert things. Let's start a new page. So click on page. Add a new page is right here. Add page. Page name. We're going to do solar eclipse. Solar eclipse. There was a solar eclipse in 2017 in the United States. So there's going to be another solar eclipse in 2023 in the United States. And they occur every year or so on the Earth. So let's make a solar eclipse page. Page is being created, and there's a little link to the page, and oh, it says solar eclipse. Okay, wonder if we can change the image on this one. Let's try it. Click change image. I wonder if that'll change the banner on every page though, so we probably wouldn't want that. Okay, let's go down here and double click. Let's do a little text and just type the same thing that I'm going to type here. A solar eclipse occurs when the shadow of the moon touches the Earth. Enter. A total solar eclipse from the Earth looks amazing. Enter, enter. No, just enter once. Let's see, what else about a solar eclipse? The moon is about 400 times smaller than the sun. Smaller in diameter than the sun. But since it is 400 times closer to Earth than the sun, the size, the apparent size of the moon is about the same as the apparent size of the sun. One more sentence. When the moon passes between the Earth and the sun, then a shadow, then the moon's shadow falls on Earth. Animals, let's see, living things under the shadow experience the sky getting very dark, almost as dark as night. And a few minutes later, it starts to become daytime again. Great. Why don't you add a sentence about your experience with the solar eclipse? So, for example, if you observed the solar eclipse in 2017, why don't you write a little sentence about something like, during the 2017 eclipse, I used a pinhole viewer, or maybe you used a welder's mask, or maybe you were sleeping. I was sleeping and missed it. It's really up to you. During the 2017 eclipse, I traveled to southern Illinois to observe the totality. That's a vocabulary word, which means that I could look up and see the dark disk of the moon, which obscured the sun. Write your own sentence for that one. Something about solar eclipse. I should add the word solar there. Okay, so far we have created our site, we've added a page, we put some text on the page. You may pause this video and get your typing done and fill in the text box. You can always pause the video. I'm going to move on to the next step, which is adding a link to a website about a solar eclipse. And I think, how am I going to do that? Am I going to put it in the same text box or a different text box? I think the same one. So, Wikipedia page about total solar eclipse. What else? How about NASA page about total solar eclipse? And maybe one more. NASA, Wikipedia. I'll have to think about that. Okay, to make something a link, any text could become a link, even an image could become a link. Highlight what you want the link to be, and then press the Insert Link button, and it's ready for the link. Now we need to find the link or the URL of the Wikipedia page about total solar eclipse. So make a new tab, Wikipedia, total solar eclipse. We'll see if I have a separate page for that. Might. Yep, there it is. Total solar eclipse. Ooh, nice pictures. Nice. Okay. So we don't really need the, well, I guess types is okay. So triple click on that or double click until you get it highlighted. Right click, and you can copy either by clicking on copy or hold down the CTRL control key on your keyboard and press the C. So go ahead and click on that. And then let's go back to the tab and right click and paste, or control V for paste, and then apply, and then maybe click out of the box and see how it looks. Looks good. I wonder if we can test this while we're in the editing view here. So I'm gonna, oh, you can click it and then you can click on the little link there. Redirect notice. Oh, that's nice. And then try it out. There it is. Okay, let's add NASA page about total solar eclipse. I'm sure NASA has a page about it. So we'll highlight that. Link. Okay, we got to search for NASA total solar eclipse. NASA total solar eclipse. NASA, total solar eclipse of 2017. Eclipse 2017. Looks like there's a lot of choices. I am thinking this one looks like the best one because it's got a subdomain. I believe that's called a subdomain. Domain would be nasa.gov. The subdomain would be Eclipse 2017. So let's try that one. Ooh, nice. So let's link to that one. Copy. And right-click paste. And apply. And click off of it, and there we go. Let's do just a little bit of text formatting just to make sure we can do it. So click in the box. How about the word but? So let's make that bold. How about the word under the shadow? Make that bold. And I don't think italics. I wonder if there's a way to change the color of this text. Probably is. What about this here? No, that's the background. Maybe it's a page setting. Let's go to insert and see if it's one of the choices. Well, I'm sure there's a way to do it somewhere. But for now, let's just leave that. But let's put some pictures in here. I wonder if we could scoot this over to the side. See this little handle here? Let's see what happens when we scoot it over. Nope. I wonder if it just allows us to move it down or up. All right. Well, let's put a picture in of a total solar eclipse. So click underneath here and images. Okay, and we want to search total solar eclipse. And that first image would be perfect. This is what I saw in Southern Illinois. I saw the disk of the moon right in front of the sun, and then the corona of the sun. Okay, so we have a picture on there, and now what can we do with that picture? We can uncrop it. We can crop it, we can make it into a link, we can delete it, we can replace the image. Ooh, add alt text. Make sure to do this. A lot of people and a lot of websites will have problems with pictures if you don't have alternative text. Alternative text is if the web page displays but the person can't see the text because maybe they're blind, or maybe the web page just doesn't load the picture. You want to have some alternative text in there. So click on that and just say, wow, look, it even has suggested. Set as description. Bang. Super. We could have typed that in, but perfect. That's all we need. Now let's see if we can move that image up next to our page. Oh, look at all these lines and stuff. Can I put it over here? Put it over there. Down here. Let's put it over here. See what happens. Neat. Let's make it bigger. How much bigger can we make it? Can we grab a corner? That's cool. Oh, the corner is not scaling it. Normally, if you grab on a picture by the corner, it'll scale it, but here it's actually cropping it instead. I wonder if that must have been a setting, wasn't it? So there's the cropping, and then there's the uncropping. But I think that's okay. Let's just make it kind of tall. It looks kind of cool next to our text. We don't really need to see the corona on the left and the right there, do we? So we've got a nice page about solar eclipse. Now let's see what happens when we try to publish this. Publish your site, web address. Anyone at whalenunion.org, anyone on the web who can visit my site. Yeah, I guess anyone at whalenunion.org. Sometimes you can make a site private, but I'm not sure if the new Google Sites allows you to make a private site. So let's call this new it won't let you do capital letters, so new and then your last name and your first name. I think I used John Anderson for this one as an example. Go ahead and press publish. Let's see what happens. Your site has been published successfully. Let's view it. Why not? Google site of John Anderson. Home, solar eclipse. Click on home. There's a home page. Not very exciting. Solar eclipse. There we go. Nice. Create a site. If we want to create a site, made with a new Google Sites, an effortless way to create beautiful sites. And it was free. What's this search? We can search our site. That's cool. You know, I think we should make one more page. I think we should make a lunar eclipse page. So, how do we start editing that? I guess we have to go back to our Google Sites, and then we can add a page. Oh, what's this say? Publish options. Publish settings, view publish site, unpublish. Go to publish settings. Let's see what that is. Oh, we already did that. Cancel. What if it goes to unpublished? Publish setting, unpublished. Your site is now unpublished. Well, I guess that'd be like a private site. So it would be available to you, but nobody else could see it. Let's put it back on published. Anderson, John, publish, publishing. This is different from the old Google Sites. Let's see, we've got other stuff we have not tried. Embedded URLs, text boxes, images, upload, pages, themes. Let's look at themes and see what that is. Oh, that looks like a lot of different themes. So it looks like we're on simple right now. Let's see what Aristotle does. Okay, so that changed this a little bit. Diplomat. That's a pretty big box there. And we got color choices. Oh. I actually like that. Look how red that is. That's pretty cool. Any color we want. Yep, any color you want. Vision. Level. Impression. Simple. I wonder if that's all the themes that are available then, if you just to choose between those. Well, it's not too bad. There are 6 choices. Maybe in the future there'll be more choices. Let's go back to simple for now. We'll look at font style. Change the font. Classic font, heavy font. We would want to check all our pages though, because once we change the font, things might not look so good anymore. So what did we start with? Light, I believe. Okay, so we're adding another page. I wish there was a little box that had all our pages here. Let's go to insert and see if we can make one of those. Components. From Drive. Embeds. Docs. We can put Google Docs in. Pages. All right, so we're going to make a new page. And this will be called Lunar Eclipse. Done. Okay. So on this page, why don't you go ahead and make the same, write the same sort of stuff as you wrote on the solar eclipse page. So several facts, you know, put them in your own words. It's okay if you look up some facts, that's not a big deal. But make sure to put the facts in your own words. For example, you know, a lunar eclipse is when the Earth gets in between the moon and the sun, right? So the shadow of the Earth, there's the shadow, of course, on the nighttime side. That shadow falls on the moon, and if the moon goes into that shadow, then the moon goes from being a full moon to being like, it like almost disappears in the night sky. It goes dark, or like really, really red. It doesn't actually go dark because there's still some sun that kind of bends through the atmosphere all the way around the Earth. Everywhere there's a sunset going on, it bends through the atmosphere, and that light goes out and falls on the moon, and you get a red moon. So that's kind of cool. In fact, we could look up the Wikipedia page right now, just so you have an idea. Lunar eclipse, Wikipedia, and you'll see a picture, what it looks like. And what we're talking about is total lunar eclipse. Of course, there's a lot of partial lunar eclipses, and you see how it looks. It's red because that's basically the sunset is shining on the moon, the sunset from all the way around the disk of the Earth. I wonder if there's a good diagram there. Yeah, so there you go. And lunar eclipse, the moon can go through the shadow. If it goes right through the middle of the shadow, then it gets red. If it goes through the side of the shadow, it still has like a white edge. Like that. It's pretty cool. So go ahead and make a page on that. And then when you get it all done, why don't you go ahead and show your teacher, or, you know, just pat yourself on the back and say, I did it, I made a Google site. And you can add an unlimited number of pages to this. So you could keep working on more and more pages about science topics, or you could add pages about whatever you want. So go ahead and try it out, and good luck.